What's going on, everyone? IGGY checking into you. Shadowban TV checking into you. But check this out, because I ain't happy about it right now. You guys remember this?
Occasionally confronted with a person in the public about wearing a mask, I say, look, this is America. Be a patriot. Protect your fellow citizens. Protect your fellow citizens. Step up. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. There's overwhelming evidence that the mask, and depending on the type of mask you wear, increases exponentially the prospect that you, if you are a carrier and you don't even know it, that you will not infect anyone when you cough, sneeze, sing, shout. A lot of people are dying. We're up over 160,000 people dead so far. And I'll end by saying that it goes back to the study some months ago by Columbia University, saying that we didn't have to be this way. If the president had acted sooner, would have saved, just 1 week earlier, would have saved 30-some thousand lives. 2 weeks earlier, I think it was 51 or 57,000 lives. I hope we've learned a lesson. Hope the president has learned the lesson. But again, this is not about Democrat, Republican, or Independent. It's about saving Americans' lives. So let's institute a mask mandate nationwide, starting immediately, and we will save lives. The estimates are we'll save over 40,000 lives in the next 3 months if that is done.
Let's cut that right there. All right. Now, that was back in September, and I just need you to check this out now, because it's hard for me to express my emotions and my feelings on this platform now, because they want to suppress Americans and Canadians, Europeans, whatever, everyone, freedom of speech. They want to suppress it. They got a rule set and moral compass that I don't stand by. I don't want to follow, but it's like, we're very limited. What do we do? How do we talk to each other? How do I get this out? So I have to bear with them, so bear with me. Now, just please do the research on this. Do the research on this. Okay? Not only did we go over months ago, a year ago, the ritual, the pagan ritual of transformation, okay, takes on and it takes on with wearing these to the initiates. And if you think I'm crazy, just pull it up, read about it, and you'll see how they isolate you and they do the steps in that ritual as the steps they're taking out here, okay? Social exclusion, all that. Now, there's a study they just did. Actually, let me show you that. Dude, well, check this out, guys. Lucky I printed it, eh? Now, first and foremost, you see Sarah Westall, long-term mask. Here, is it that? Is that what it is? Long-term, this use may contribute to advanced stage lung cancer. And I'm on her, right here, okay? I'm on her website. As you can see, nothing found. Did they wipe it? I don't know, because as you can see right there, okay, good. Take all that in. Boom. Hello. Okay. So, like I said, you can't really talk about this stuff no more. But as you can see, science.com, all that blah 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 has found that wearing them has may contribute to long-stage lung cancer. Okay, so I have it printed out. Okay, maybe I'm just retarded. If you want to look, try to find that out. Okay, so that's what I'm saying about these. Do your research into them. Now, okay, Slow Biden is serious about this. They are trying to arrest you for not wearing a mask, and by this time right now, it might be done. It might already be that that police can arrest you for not wearing a mask. Mind you, we have pedophiles walking the street. Pedophiles getting little light sentences in jail. Okay, they smack a drug dealer 10 times harder over the head with the judicial system, figuratively speaking, than they do pedos. Okay, and I can go on and on with that. Sexual assaults. These type of people get a slap on the wrist. Blah 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 blah. Check this out. And as you can see, new for Jacks, okay? New federal mask mandate, okay? I know people know he already signed an executive order. I get that. They're talking about arresting people.
CDC taking additional measures to protect travelers in the U.S. Starting tonight, anyone using public transit will be required to wear a mask. News4Jax reporter Jennifer Reddy joins us live. She's at the Jacksonville Regional Transportation Center. And Jen, this is already a requirement at many local transportation hubs.
Good morning. It is JTA is one of those in our area that has been requiring passengers and customers to wear a mask for several months now. And just in the last few minutes, I had an opportunity to speak with the communications director here, who says really the only thing changes right now is that this is a requirement now by the CDC. And he says, as always, safety is a top priority.
It's no secret buses are confined spaces, but we do a lot to ensure that those confined spaces are safe. So wearing a mask, limiting onboard capacity, doing things like changing our air filters on the buses more than not. These are the types of things that's going to keep us able to provide that safe, clean, reliable, and vital public transportation services for folks here in Jacksonville.
From planes to buses and even ferries, travelers will be required to wear a mask for the foreseeable future. The CDC issued a mask mandate on public transportation that goes into effect just before midnight tonight. This means travelers must wear a mask covering their mouth and nose while they are on planes.
Do you hear the word terminology? Must wear a mask.
Must wear a mask covering their mouth and nose while they are on planes, trains, ships, buses, taxis, ride shares, and at transportation hubs like airports or bus terminals. The CDC saying in part, quote, requiring masks on our transportation system will protect Americans and provide confidence that we can once again travel safely during this pandemic.
No, it will control Americans.
But there are some exceptions to the rule. According to the CDC, it does not apply to kids younger than 2 years
Take note here. You know what I mean? Learn how to bend the rules.
Old, or those with certain medical conditions. Travelers can remove their mask for a short period of time to eat, drink, or take medication, or during an emergency, for example, needing to use the oxygen mask on a plane. And it is important to note that under this order, people do need to wear their mask the entire duration of their travel. Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4, the local station.
So different people have different ideas as to what qualifies as a mask. Did the CDC specify what masks qualify?
Bruce, the CDC breaks it down very clearly for people, but of note, they do say that people need to have their mask covering their mouth and their nose and secure on their head with the ear loops tightly around your head. When it comes to some of the other popular options like gaiters and face shields, gaiters are allowed, but they do need to be layered 2 times. Face shields cannot be worn just by themselves. They do need to be worn in addition to a mask. Jennifer Reddy, Channel 4.
Jennifer, come on, man. That's what we're about to go over on the live stream. So right now they're trying to enforce this into police arresting you. So, and that's all Slow Biden, by the way. I think it's pretty ironic. 2 nights ago, I showed you guys back in 1920, they were arresting people for a mask, not wearing a mask. They arrested people during the Spanish flu for not wearing a mask. History repeats itself. Why? Because the same cum dumpsters been rolling the world for time immemorial. It's the same families that are at the top. Bloodlines that just pass down so their kids do what they did and their kids do. You know what I mean? It's not a coincidence that every 100 years a major scamdemic happens, right? So take that how you want, leave it if you want, okay? I love you guys. Check me out on Shadowban TV, main channel. We're going live there at 12 a.m. It's 11:35 p.m. right now. I'm going to upload this backup channel. Love you. Be safe. IGGY. Checking out Shadowban TV. Tinfoil bandana. Checking out.